Shalom everyone and welcome back. My name is Raz and you're watching Practical EDC, and today we're taking a look at the flashlight that I've been carrying for the past 30 days, the Olight Arkflex. But before we do that, let's dive into the obligatory pocket dump, and we're going to start on my front right pocket, which houses my Victorinox Mountaineer. This is a 4-layer Swiss Army knife. This is a fantastic Swiss Army knife, and I'm going to have a full breakdown review of this knife. So if you're at all interested, keep an eye on the channel, maybe subscribe if you're not subscribed already to see my full review. Next to that, in my front right pocket, I do carry my phone in my front pocket. I know, weird, right? This is the Samsung Galaxy S23 regular, not the Ultra. I do like the compact size of the regular, and I'm rocking it without a case. If you're team case, let me know down in the comment section below. If you're team no case, let me know down in the comment section below. And in my coin pocket, because I'm in my studio today working, we just finished shooting, so I'm taking advantage of the everything is already set up, so I'm doing my video here. And because I'm working today at my studio, I do carry my multi-tool of choice, which is the Gerber dime. I do use this around the studio whenever I need to. This is exactly small enough to fit in my pocket, but exactly big enough to be kind of useful whenever I need it. Not kind of, it is useful whenever I need just a small needle nose plier, but it tucks away really nicely into my coin pocket right here. Moving on to my left, this is where I keep my flashlight of choice, which we will take a look at today. This is the Olight Arkflex, which we will get to in a minute. But first, let's talk about my pen that I also carry on my left pocket, left front pocket. This is just a very simple stainless steel pen. It is a twisty mechanism, so you twist the top to get the tip out, and this is how I take my notes on the notepad of choice, which is brand new to me. I just picked it up last week. It's from a company called Not a Trend. I guess they're trying to be clever here. I don't know the company. I don't have any affiliation, but I thought they were cool, so I picked it up. It's kind of big for me. I don't know. I'm used to, if you ever seen any of my videos, I'm used to carrying much smaller notepads in my left pocket, but you know, they're cool. I liked the idea of not a trend. Not a trend? I don't know. I thought it was cool. Moving on to my left right pocket, this is my George Costanza wallet. I know, it's big, it's huge. I know most of you carry those slim, you know, card holders things. I don't know, I kind of like my big fat wallet. I enjoy putting everything I need in there. If you haven't seen my wallet breakdown video, please go through my videos, find it and watch it. You'll understand why I'm keeping this wallet. I don't plan on moving to the smaller, you know, cooler card holder style wallets. But if you do, let me know down in the comment section below. How is that working out for you and which one are you carrying? But without further ado, let's talk about the star of the show, the Olight Arkflex. This comes from a line of flashlights from Olight, which is the Arkfeld. So you have the Arkfeld, you have the Arkfeld Laser, you have the Arkfeld UV, and then the Arkfeld Pro, which has both. But this is not it. This is the Arkflex. And why? Because it flexes. The head tilts, which turns this flashlight into a very practical work light, because it also has a magnet on the bottom, so you can stick it to something and then twist the head and turn it on, and now you got light to work on whatever you need. And if you need to adjust it for just a minute, just slightly adjust it. So you just do this, and now, you know, you're adjusted. You know, you got the tilting head. This flashlight turns up to 1,000 lumens on turbo for 4 minutes, which is impressive because usually EDC flashlights, when they go to turbo, they only last for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Some of them goes up to 2 minutes, but I've never seen a 4 minutes turbo on a 1,000 lumens flashlight that you can carry around in your pocket. That is impressive to me. If you know of any flashlights that turns up to turbo and lasts for 4 minutes on turbo, please let me know down in the comment section below. Alright, look, if you're looking for a specs kind of video with full breakdown and details and lumen count and all that, this video is obviously not that. I'm just a fabulous looking guy on the internet. What do I know? But there are two channels that you need to know if this is what you're looking for. The first one is Schulz Lights. Schulz Lights is like this amazing encyclopedia for flashlights. He will give you everything you need to know about not only the Olight Arkflex, but all different flashlights that go to market. He'll give you a full breakdown, technical, informative kind of video on all the flashlights that you're interested in. He'll teach you how to take them apart and put them back together with different pocket clips and different LEDs, and how to add a coffee maker and a camera and everything that you're looking for in a pocket flashlight. So go check out his channel. And the second channel is called Pardon My English, which is a fantastic, crazy guy who messes around with 3.7 volts batteries into tiny little pocket flashlights and just pushes them to the limit. So if you're interested in that, go check out the links in the description box below to both channels. All right, let's get back to the video. I think the reason Olight was able to achieve that 1000 lumens for 4 minutes straight is because of the head tilting thing. The heat management on this flashlight is fantastic. The head of the flashlight does get a bit warm, but the rest of the body of the flashlight does not, which means they were able to cool down this flashlight enough so that it would last 4 minutes on 1000 lumens, which is what we are seeing here now. You can see on the curtain behind me, this is 1000 lumens. Being 1000 lumens for 4 minutes straight is not the most impressive thing on this flashlight. What impresses me the most is how freaking floody this thing is, which is a giant win in my book. I look for floody flashlights whenever I buy an EDC flashlight because my purpose is to get as floody as possible. I want to see the most of what's in front of me. I don't need a bright centered hotspot with just a little bit of spill around it. No, I need the spill. Give me only spill, nothing but the spill. Just give me floody flashlights, which is exactly what you get if you use your phone flashlight. There's a reason most of the people you know and your friends and your family and everyone uses the flashlights on their phone. It's just floody. It's nothing but flood. It floods the room with light, which is what I want from a flashlight that I put in my pocket. I need to see everything that's in front of me. I don't need a centered, focused beam. So this is what you get with the Olight Arkflex. You get a floody flashlight. So if you're in the market for a floody EDC pocket flashlight, check out the Olight Arkflex because it does a wonderful job at illuminating everything in front of you. And it does have like a tiny hotspot, but it's not very distinct. It's not like, I'm going to show you some outside shots and you're going to see that it's not very defined hotspot and then spill. So these are my wife and my and my dog right there. That's Chili, and she's wearing a tube because she's scratching her eye. And that's the doctor's recommendation to, there you are, to apply some lotion and then put on the tube so she doesn't scratch her eye. And this is my gorgeous wife. And this is the Olight Arkflex, which we will now see at Turbo on the wall across from us right there. So 1, 2, there it is. And this is the Turbo. So, as you can see, this thing is very floody. You can kind of see the hot spot right here, and then you can see the spill. So I'm not gonna move the camera. I'm just gonna move the flashlight left, right, and then up and down, and you can start seeing the spill right here. And look at how far pointing the flashlight, but you can start seeing the spill right here, and then you get the hot spot, and now we're off to the right side, and now I'm gonna go up, and you can see you can't really tell the angle that I'm holding the flashlight as opposed to the floor, but you can kind of see where the spill starts, and then you can see the hot spot and then going down. So you can tell on the fence right there, on the end of the fence, that you don't really get a very defined hotspot. You don't get a very long shooting beam. You get a floody flashlight, which is very EDC appropriate in my opinion. So let's quickly do a levels check. So now we're on turbo. I'm just gonna hold down the button. So now we're on Firefly mode, I think. Yeah. So this is low, I'm sorry. So this is low, and I'm gonna hold and cycle up to medium. This is medium. And now I'm gonna hold and cycle up to high. So this is high. And I'm gonna double click to go up to turbo. There it is. This is turbo. So one more time, let's see the 3 levels going by very quickly. We're gonna hold down the button right here. So holding down the button right now. Low, medium, high, low, medium, high, low, medium, high. There it is. And if you do want to go to moonlight, you turn the flashlight off and then you hold the button while it's off. There is your moonlight. And yeah, you can turn the head, swivel the head down and hold it like this. And there it is. There's my dog and my beautiful missus. Hi, hello. There you are, baby. Yeah. Her name is Chili. Now you can see the donut. You got a donut, Chili. Show everyone your donut. Chili, show the donut. She doesn't speak English. That's funny. Yeah, she's from Israel, so she doesn't speak English. Chili, there you are. She's a donut dog. All right, let's get back to the video. Woohoo! It kind of has a very bright point at the center of it, but it evenly spills out to illuminate everything that is in front of you, which is a win in my book, which makes this a wonderful work light. If you need to stick it onto something, it does have a magnet on the tail, which is how you charge the flashlight. You get the MCC, the magnetic cable charger from Olight. I know some people don't like it. I personally don't mind. I mean, so what? It's another cable you need to carry around. Big deal. You know, it's a cable. It's not, you're not carrying a suitcase. It's a freaking cable. Deal with it. I like the magnetic thing, you know. I fumble around next to my bed whenever I go to bed at night. I just do this and it clicks, and that's it. That's all I need to think about. So it's a cable. Yeah, it's a proprietary cable. So what? I'm not gonna hate Olight because of that. I do like the flashlight. I do like the magnetic charging system. But the magnetic tail also makes it so that this flashlight is very capable at being a work light. You stick it onto something metal and you twist the head, you tilt the head to exactly the point you need it, you know, and you can adjust small adjustments to just make sure that you're lighting perfectly whatever it is that you're trying to illuminate, which makes this a very, very capable work light, which I do use whenever I'm not here in the studio, but outside shootings and stuff. I take this with me, and I have been taking this for the past month, and I've been using this for the past month, and I like it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep this in my pocket. The previous flashlight that I had that was in my pocket for the past 2 years in a row, I think, was the Olight S1R Baton 2 generations ago, because the Olight Baton 4 is now out with the charging case and everything. So not that one. 2 generations ago, the Olight Baton 2, I was carrying it for the past 2 years, but now I'm thinking I'm gonna start carrying this as my everyday flashlight, even though it's kind of big. It's kind of big. And I do wish it was going up to a 1500 lumens when on turbo, but no, we only get 1000 lumens, which is nice, you know, it's a good amount of light, but I do wish for the size of the flashlight, I mean, it's not a small flashlight, this is a chunky boy. For the size of this flashlight, I would expect Olight to give us 1500 lumens on turbo, at least. But maybe the reason they went down to 1000 lumens is because they wanted to enable the turbo mode to last for 4 minutes, which I do appreciate. But I would rather see a 1500 lumens turbo and maybe 3 minutes. But those are my thoughts on the Olight Arkflex. It is big, it takes a lot of space in my pocket, but it makes up for it in runtime. This flashlight has wonderful runtimes, and you know, it is what it is. It's big. It's not going to be any smaller in your pocket. It is what it looks like. Let me know your thoughts on the Olight Arkflex down in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you own one? Do you carry it every day? Do you carry any other flashlight and you want to share your thoughts and experience down in the comments below? I would love to start a conversation with you guys. My name is Raz. You're watching Practical EDC, and if you've never seen this beautiful face before and you want to keep seeing it and you want to see many, many more EDC content creators here on YouTube, make sure to train the algorithm, and the practical thing to do is to subscribe to this channel. So hit that subscribe button and I will see you all in the next video, and until then, adios.